Good morning, T Subs and T Squad. And yes, it is the morning time, honey. All right. You see, I had to pull out my funky old bathrobe, but a coat scarf because y'all know them hoes is labeled down around there to the salt to the salt date. So even though I got on a funky Nautica bathrobe, a dingy but not dirty white Hanes t-shirt, I went on ahead and put on my little coat scarf so that I could be a labor hole like a lot of them up here is. Anywho, these stinking ass salt wives, child, they back with their full effect. Y'all already know how I am when it comes to these salt wives, child. Soon as they start getting real fugazi, I'm out. As much as I love Heather, as much as Heather love me, friend, you already know how I do. But I always tend to come back because I started Salt Wives from season one. Again, like I say, this is the first Real Housewives franchise that I caught from season one and reviewed. And so, and this, like I say, Heather was the first housewife to ever like reach out, follow a bitch, all of that. So I'm always gonna have like a little special yang 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 for Salt Wives, thanks to Heather. But the minute that y'all start getting Fugazi, friend, I'm out. I proved that last season. Like y'all ain't see me no more at this what episode 3. Y'all had about 10 other episodes after that. Girl, I ain't getting down there one. The only time y'all saw me for season 3 was down to the reunion, and that didn't even crack 1,000 views. That should tell y'all what the folk really think about y'all. But they ain't got nothing to do with me because I'm all things Heather. Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, season 4. We in 4 seasons now. Episode 1, Fresh Powder, Fresh Start. So let's get on down to the get on down. So the episode starts with Heather getting a phone call. Production tries to be nosy and ear hustling in and muscle their way up in the room. And Heather said, "Oh hell no." Heather pulled a lightweight Nene and pushed their asses on up out her balcony because she ain't had no time for them to get that type of tease that was being spilled on their phone. I really want to know what she was talking about though, Heather, because the way that it made you react. I mean, we friends and all, but I still want to be in your business. Anyway, Lisa setting up a huge party for Sundance, and her and John, her husband, comes to pick her up after all of that, and they talk about Jack graduating soon, and instead of going to college, he wants to go to a mission for 2 years. Listen, Jax, you ain't my child, you ain't my little boy, you ain't flowed out of my nuts or got pushed out of my cooch that's made of clay. So I can't tell you what to do. But look at here, if you was my child, if you could sit your ass in a mission to help other folk, then you could sit your ass in a classroom for 2 and or 4 years to help your damn self. You listen. A lot of the times, these kids want to do stuff like this to keep from going to college, and then what do they do? 2 or 3 or 4 years down the line, they had a raggedy asses sitting in college. So it's just best for you to go on ahead, little boy, and just get the listen. No, college is not for everybody. Okay, it's not. But at the same time, you can never go wrong with having an education, having skills, having a trade, at least something for you to fall back on in case life starts lifing. Because a lot of the times, especially with these privileged kids, they feel like, well, my life is set, so it really ain't no need for college. But then you find out down the line, uh things get liquidated, stuff get taken away, the IRS comes, so and so and so, and then y'all running around here trying to figure it out. Not saying that that could happen, and I'm saying that I want that to happen, but it could happen, and it has happened. It can happen, and it has happened. So for me, Jax, listen, the mission is cute. Carry your ass to school. Moving on. Heather got a new house, girl. Okay, and it's real cute too. 7 baths. I know 6 bedrooms. No, 7 bedrooms. Now, Heather, it's you and I don't you got 2 daughters, 2 daughters, 2 or 3 daughters. So 2 and a possible daughter. We just gonna round it up and say 3. Then you might got a dog. I think you got a dog. So there's you, the dog, your churn. That's 5. All right. Because the other bedroom could be like a little office, and then the other bedroom could be like a little makeshift guest bedroom or whatever the case may be. All right, 6.5. All right, I take it back, Heather. Do your deals, girl. Moving on. Mayor that comes through Ryanair. And she talks about the ups and downs of her writing her book and her being on the New York Times bestseller. Shout out to friend for stepping out on faith, taking a leap of faith, stepping out on faith, and look at where it got you. Yeah, you may have some issues with your family or whatever, but girl, fuck family. Heather, let me tell you something. At this point, at your age, you're grown, you're on your own, you're living your best life, you make your own money, and you're taking care of yourself and your children. I understand that's your family, but sometimes family isn't always the people that you were born with. It isn't always the people that you share a bloodline with. Sometimes family are friends, you know what I'm saying? Co-workers, classmates, and you be just fine and you be just happy. Listen, if they don't understand why you did what you did, and if they still don't get the harm that they're putting themselves, not only themselves, but their faith, okay, because I don't know what type of God y'all talk about anytime y'all run around here pulling Scientology shit and you got to excommunicate from friends and family and so on and so forth. See, shit like that, Heather, do your due deals. Okay? Fuck family. You understand me? That's what Terry said on Soul Food. Fuck family. Family fucked her husband. And that's the way you need to think about it. Fuck family. Because family is nearly annihilated me in who you were supposed to be as a woman, as a mother, as a wife, and every damn thing else. So, child, forget all of that. You made the best decision for your damn self and for your children. That's what matters. Trust me, your children thank you. They do. They thank you. Because I'm on this show, they did not want to be raised up in that foolishness that you was raised up in. No shade to the Mormon church. But you know, I'm a Christian. I'm Baptist. We don't believe in all of that. Like, we don't believe in excommunicating folk. We don't believe in that talking to your family. We don't believe in that. Baptist folk do. And them Pentecostals and them Kojikos. That's another story. But y'all know they ain't my lane. Moving on before I make the Pentecostal hoes upset. Anyway, anyway, they both talk about their relationship with Whitney. Heather is willing to give it a try, but Meredith doesn't because he doesn't trust her since she did an interview about her and Seth. And we get down to that later on. I don't really know how to feel about that, but Meredith, I get why you feel the way you feel about Lisa. Not Lisa. Well, Lisa too. But I get why you feel the way you feel about Whitney, but ain't necessarily got to be all that either. We'll get to it. Meredith at her stove, old ass Mary show up, child. Mary, did you know that this baby boy do not want to see your ugly, ashy, black ass on TV? Not now, not yesterday, not tomorrow, not in the future, not 2 weeks from now, not in the past. I don't want to see none to Mary. All right, how many times I got to tell y'all that shit? I don't like Mary. I don't have to like Mary. I don't fool with Mary, never have, never will. But y'all just got to have her back so damn bad because y'all just feel as though her being back is going to change things. So we go test out y'all hypotheses. Uh-huh. Where that? Nah, I need the good one. Nah, I need the most insulting one. That's the most insulting one. Uh-huh. Anyway, Mary talks about how she, wait a minute, because all of this is about Mary. So let me go on ahead and just loop that, honey. All right, let me go on ahead and let me go on ahead and make my presence known now about where I'm coming from this season when it comes to Mary M. Crosby, honey. Uh-huh. Let me go on ahead and loop her. We're going ahead and loop MC. So Mary talks about how she cut everyone off from the group other than Meredith. Uh-huh. The granddaddy that she poached from her grandmama while she was on her deathbed, fucked them and married them, ain't dead yet. So he's still good, still going around there to Vegas for 6 months, and she's happy about that. Uh-huh. Robert Jr. laid up in the damn house. She say he got a girlfriend. Other people is telling I mean, that child married that damn girl, but she has yet to ask him yet. Meanwhile, they still living in the same house. Uh-huh. Shawshank being in prison, and Mary called that her karma. Now, this is the one time that I was on Mary's side, and I agreed with everything that Mary said. Yes, Shawshank being in prison is most definitely her karma. It is. Now, out of that whole scene, this was the one time and the one thing that I did agree with old tad ass Mary on. Bitch. So Angie K meets with Monica. All them met through Shawshank, honey. You know, they say you the company you keep, but I don't know. And they bonded more after she went down, after she got high noon and sent to damn Shawshank. For how much she there for? 10 years? 6 years? 7 years? 4 years? How many years Shawshank got, y'all? I forgot at this point. Because y'all know that bitch irrelevant. And when she got locked up, I was done with her. So I ain't keep up. Anyway, Monica opens up about when she helped Shawshank. Shaw, hold on, let me do this again just cuz. Let me do this again just cuz. So Monica opens up about how, Shawshank one day decided to fire her assistant. Which assistant? We don't know because she had about eight of them. But she fired one of them, and Monica decided to come around there and be a helping hand to her. And she allegedly says that Shawshank told her if she wants to be rich at Fabu, if she wants to have live in a chalet and have all of these walk-in closets and some on and some such, that she needs to put a whole bunch of things in her name. She's put this in her name, that in her name, that in her name, that in her name, so on and so forth. Y'all know that booster shit, that Billy Goat named mug shot around there that Atlanta do. Mhm. Then she talks about how when she was telling her all of that, she got real uncomfortable, child. She was holding her invisible pearls, clutching them, or whatever the case may be, because she was just so taken aback, honey. And 2 months after that, that was when Shawshank got arrested. And that is how she became a witness, uh-huh, down to her trial. Mm-mm. Now, Monica, I don't know nothing about you, friend. Like I said, I ain't keep up with the trial, so I don't know who was a witness, a character witness, or what. I ain't know. But ooh, and it's real interesting that they got you up here because it seems to be you know a lot of stuff about these women in particular that you heard from Shawshank. In my opinion, Monica, I felt like that's the only reason why they gave you a snowflake. And you better be careful, sis, because that is a real slippery slope that them production people is trying to put you on. Please be careful, Monica, because I'm here to tell you the way it's looking and the way they got you being paid. Because you know a lot of dirt on these women, thanks to Shawshank. Now, whether it's true dirt or made up dirt, the fact of the matter is, it's on reality TV. And any dirt, it's gonna get scrutinized. It's gonna get made into a big thing. It's gonna boil over in a pot, whether it's a lie or not. So I'm just telling you now, Monica, you better be careful, sir. You ain't gotta listen to me. I've been in this spot since 2015. What the hell do I know? All the reality TV I done watched and reviewed and everything that I just said happened. But then again, what the fuck do I know? So you just do what you do, man. And yeah, get your snowflake, honey, by any means necessary, because I'm here to tell you, you're a dangerous person right now. You are. You are the most dangerous assassin on that on that cast. All the Heather's Fresh Start event, child. For the ladies. So everybody is shocked to see old tad ass Mary pull the hell up, honey. Whatever. And Lisa reads a nasty ass text message that old ass Mary sent her back to season 2. Now, whatever she said to Lisa, because Lisa read it, and it was nasty. It was nasty. It was very uncouth of a bitch that's supposed to be the first lady and or pastor, whatever the fuck it is she do around there. You wouldn't expect that coming from hoes like her, Kim Barrel, Giselle tacky ass Brian. Y'all know the ones that's supposed to be up there to the church like that, and so on and so forth. But then they turn around and did you get shit like that? Uh-huh. But because it's Lisa, I'm on her side because y'all know I don't fool with Lisa. So whatever she gave to Lisa, it was warranted. I believed it. I was on her side. I agreed 1,010%. I still don't fuck with her ass though. Moving on. Heather opened up about how a weight has been lifted off of her shoulders since Shawshank arrest because she felt like by her still being friends, she wasn't able to keep it real with her. Well then Heather, and it's no shade friend, but you weren't really her friend like that. If you can't keep it real with a person that you call a friend, y'all ain't friends like that. Okay? No shade, but y'all ain't friends like that. All right. Listen, Scotty has kept it real with me. I've kept it real with Scotty. That's real friendship. Mimi has kept it real with me several times. And I've kept it real with her several times throughout our over 10-year best friendship. Okay. Same thing with me and Nitra. Me and her been best friends for over 12, 13 years at this point. So, that's real friendship. If you're a friend, if you can't come to your friend or your friend can't come to you with some type of, and it ain't even got to be nothing nasty, just constructive criticism. You can't call yourself that person, or you can't call yourself that person's friend, or vice versa. You understand? And y'all should have that type of friendship to where you can be like, well, friend, listen, this is the way it looks. I ain't saying that this is what it is. I'm just saying this is the way it looks. And as a friend, I just really want you to know how I got you out here looking. Or friend, this is what's going on and it's making me feel like this. I mean, look, I'm 35 years old. What I know about friendship? And like I say, I got one best friend. Me and her been best friends for over 13 years at this point. Me and Mimi been best friends for over about 11 years at this point. 11? Probably longer than that. You know what I'm saying? So what do I know about friendships? All of the countless friendships that I got with women and men. What do I know about friendship? I don't know everything about friendship, girl. But I know this. Real friends is able to keep it real with one another. Real friends is able to sit and talk and lollygag and get whatever angst that they got out. That's a friendship. But this was another time I agree with old tired ass Mary. I was just gonna be real, friend. This was another time I agree with old tired ass Mary because you was so quick to run all up behind Shawshank and her lies, falsehoods, fairy tales, fallacies, and deceits. And you were still willing to be friends with her, compromise who you are as a person just to be friends with her because you felt as though she needed a friend. No, she don't. What she needs is God and Jesus. That's what she needs. And you are neither one of them. Okay. Moving on. None of the ladies read Heather's book. Child, am I shocked? Um, Meredith confronts Whitney about her interviews. Listen, Meredith, one thing that I agree with Whitney in is that you definitely hold a grudge. Okay. You definitely can hold the grudge, Meredith Marks. Now, you may not think you hold the grudge, but you do, and you can, and you have. You've been holding a bunch of damn grudges and bones. You have since season two. You have. And listen, if y'all can't take shade, then y'all don't need to give the shade. Whether it's fun shade, not so fun shade, mean shade, just don't give shade. My thing is, Whitney, I didn't understand the reasonings as to why you even had to mention Meredith or Seth or her bathroom or her bathtub. I mean, why was that such an important thing for your damn interview? Let your interview just be about you. Now, if they was talking about the issues between you and Meredith, that's fine for you to dabble on that. But I feel as though you and her aren't at a place to where she would have took that as just fun shade and was able to let it roll off her shoulder. Considering what y'all already been through, it just wasn't. Y'all wasn't there with each other yet, Whitney. That's what I'm saying. Y'all wasn't there with each other yet, and that's why Meredith took it the way that she did. Although I wish she wouldn't have. Okay. I wish she wouldn't have, but I do understand why she took it the way that she did because y'all not there yet. It's too soon, Lisa. I mean, not Lisa, Whitney. It's too soon. It's too soon for y'all to be, trying to rack and Jones on each other. It's too soon. Even though it was fun shade, it's too soon. So, yeah, But Meredith, let that go, girl. Cause all of y'all shaded her when John got fired for that damn halfway nude scene and that mud scene. All of y'all shaded her ass. So I don't even sit over here and act like you didn't. I know you and Seth laughed y'all ass off looking at them doing that foolishness for TV. Yes, you did. So don't even act like that, Meredith. See, Meredith want to act so prim and proper and all that shit. Like, girl, you don't. And y'all know I live for Meredith. I do. I live for her. Heather and Meredith are my two favorites. Anyway, the ladies have a snowball fight that old ass Mary didn't participate in. Like, again, why is she there? If she's not going to play along with these ladies, if she's not going to be a part of the festivities, if she's not going to be a part of the entertainment, if she's not going to be a part of the activities, she don't need to be there. Her just showing up for the damn scene is not enough for me. And this is coming from a person that don't like her. If y'all want her to be around like that, she needs to be involved in the scenes like everybody else is involved with the scene. I'm just gonna say it. Child, I tell you what. I still want to know what happened to Cameron. Cause it's mighty funny about how he called you out and then all of a sudden he wound up dead as a doornail. Well, shit, bitch. Let me shut the hell up. Cause I'm sitting here talking all this yin yang and he wound up, girl, he wound up pushing up daisies well before his time. Let me know. You know what? You know what? Fine. I live for Mary Cosby. Okay, I live for her because I don't know what she got going on around there, child. So if that with that having been the case, y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about when it come on Monday, Tuesday. Let me know what y'all thought about the episode, child. Thank you, y'all, real, for giving me your Peacock information. That's how I was able to see this shit because I tried to find it on demand, and of course, it ain't there yet. So shout out to y'all, real, child, for lending me the Peacock. Um, yeah, and that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more. Until next time, I'm gone. Bye.